Breaking news here on the Day Trader, CPI report for August. Unfortunately, it is up 0.1. We were all expecting a possible reduction of 0.1 with gas prices and other things coming down, but actually we've seen a rise of 0.1. This is the information here. As you can see, the consumer price index for all urban consumers, CPI, rose 0.1% in August. We're now expecting a 0.75 basis points rise. So inflation has not peaked. In fact, it's still rising. This is the worst news. And if you look at my portfolio this morning, you can see the reaction. Now, am I overly stressed? No. If I'd bought yesterday, yes, I would have been. I held my positions. I haven't bought anything. Yesterday on the closing bell, I said this could be a pump and dump, and it was exactly that. I didn't want it to be the case, but it was. As you can see, everything sold off the moment that news came out by 4.5%. So, where does it go from here? I haven't sold anything. I haven't bought anything. Most of my stocks are up. I'm holding. This can't be anything but bad news, unfortunately. Inflation getting worse. A bit of green shoots, perhaps. We've got potentially the war coming to an end, possibly. We're all keeping our fingers crossed. Ukraine are pushing back. But let's go through my stocks very, very quickly and look at my trades this morning. You can see what's up and what's not, what's most affected. You can see this, the CPI dropped my portfolio massively, 4.5%. The S&P is down 1.64, but trying to rebound. But of course, this is before the bell goes. We're very early in the day. We are in pre-market territory at the moment. Virgin Galactic is down 3%. We've got Virgin Orbit is down 0.73. Tesla is down 3.29, but we are trying to push back up again now. Rivian, so it's trying to bounce back, but all that means, that doesn't mean, hey, great, the markets are going to rebound. This is bad news, folks. You know, inflation didn't hold. It didn't, which would have been bad news. We want it to come down. It went up. This is nothing but bad news, right? So right now we've got people buying in, trying to catch the dips. That's what this is, and they could easily be left out in the cold. So I'm not actually buying these dips. These aren't bigger dips. They're not big enough dips. We could get much bigger dips when the market opens fully. Today, it could be a very dramatic day before it returns. Apple is down 1.92. No inflation from Apple, of course, because they've held the prices of their phones. That we'll see next month. So CPI rate next month could be better. But for now, everything is down. It's why I bought inflation protection stocks. I've moved more into Coke. And look at Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson is my insurance policy. It always goes up when the markets goes down for some bizarre reason. I'd like someone to explain that to me, but it does. But there you go. There's the news this morning. I also moved into things that we need. Tesco's in the UK, I'm up 6% on this one. Very, very important. This is what's protecting my portfolio from all out crash, wiped out, all of it. So that's the way I'm playing this today. That's what I've done last night. So I'm holding that. That's not likely to come down because the UK market is already open and reacted, and I'm up 6%. That is keeping my portfolio up. Simple as that. So if we go back to the CPI report, this is the report that came out today. Unfortunately, it's the worst of news. It didn't come down. It didn't even hold. It actually rose by 0.1%. There it is, 0.1% for August. And this will expect a 0.75% interest rate in the next couple of weeks, next week or so, the FOMC report. So there we go. That's our position today. It's a painful day. Everybody is struggling now. The most important thing is I put the news yesterday was do not buy at the pump. I didn't. I held my position, but unfortunately, that does now mean we could be in for a very painful day for those that bought yesterday. If you bought yesterday, you are going to feel the pain now because you are automatically down. I hope you didn't do it. I told everybody not to do it. Let's see what happens when the market opens. We are pre-market right now. Join us live for the closing bell. Here is the link to join us for the closing bell. Let's see how this all turned out. Take care of yourselves and each other.